In this video I will show you different insects, and also not insects but arthropods, which are living in the nature, and you can see them in a field, in a courtyard, in a house, around your home. And this is science of entomology, science about insects. I show you different wasps. For example, this is solitary wasp of a family Scoliidae, the genus Megascolia maculata, English name mammoth wasp, because she's big, female size about 3-4 centimeters, with very big mouth parts you see in front of, very big mandibles. But this is parasitic wasp, even bigger size, about 10 centimeters, 3 centimeters of slender body, and a very narrow and very thick abdomen, and also ovipositor. This is like a needle on the top of an abdomen, which is used to penetrate the tree and lay eggs. And this female is sitting in just not only cleaning the body but also feeding, sucking on the drop of honey, because it's easier to show you the morphology of thorax, head, with 2 big eyes and 3 small eyes on the top of head, and also antennae and legs. And this is parasitoid of insects living under the wood. And this is round bumblebee, Bombus terrestris, hairy, big, not aggressive but very peaceful bumblebee, which is easily fed by a drop of honey. If you give drop of honey, bumblebee will be sucking it with a special organ, the tongue, on the down part of the head. And this is honeybee. Honeybee is covered with pollen and also using tongue to suck drops of nectar or drops of honey here in the cage, and taking the sensors on the special organ antennae on the head. And this is parasite of honeybee. This is varroamide, which is just attached to the hairy body of a honeybee. Varroamide is a parasite because this mite is very small and feeding on the larvae of honeybees inside honeybee cells, damaging them, so they will be ill and dying very quickly or slowly. And this is another type of bees. This is natural solitary bee. This is sweet bee, which is just cleaning, grooming, and acting easily in the cage. If you give a drop of honey, also will be feeding, and of course will be cleaning the body. And this is not also honeybee. This is Halictide, sweet bee, solitary bee, or just making a very small colony with queen, workers, and small number of cells which are done under the ground. So this is ground bees. They are not making solitary nest, they are making small nest under the ground. And this is social wasps. This is Vespula vulgaris, just feeding on some drops of honey in the cage. So they're hungry, that's why they're just even fighting for the drop of honey. They're predaceous, they're hunting for different invertebrates to feed larvae. And this is a head of lacewing, very interesting insect, and showing these big eyes, rhino eyes, mouth parts on the down part of screen, and on the top there is special organ antennae which are moving. This is sensory organ to feel chemical receptions. And this is the head and the body of Mantis religiosa. Mantis is very special predator, which easily hunt with the first pair of legs, for Lepidoptera, for moths, butterflies, for cockroaches, for any insects which are jumping and trying to escape. But Mantis will take it very quickly. And this is also predaceous insect. This is Dragonfly, with very nice head, hairy legs, and transparent wings, very active and quickly, rapidly flying predator, which is hunting for different mosquitoes and moths and flies and different other insects. And this is Forficula auriculata, earwings, very special insects which are hiding usually, difficult to find but can be hidden somewhere on the ground between leaves and is behaving like a cockroach, can eat different dead insects and even sometimes plants. And this is the head of beetle, the head of a female of rhinoceros beetle. Yes, this is female, with very interesting first pair of legs and hairy head and big eyes and not developed mouth parts, so rhinoceros beetle not feeding on anything. But and this is female, so you not see horn on the head, because the horn is presented only in males. If you put rhinoceros beetle on the smooth surface, there is a special bionics mechanical mechanism which can turn the beetle upside down, and she is very quickly to escape. And this is bean beetles, Acanthocelides maculatus. And this is biscuit beetle from the family Anobiidae, or bread beetle, where you can quickly flying, quickly running, and very not strong body, but very easily can be broken. But these are insects of a family Tenebrionidae. This is super mealworm beetles, adults, which are pretty often bred, reared in the laboratory as home pets or just for feeding different arthropods and sometimes mammals or another pets, even fish. And these are mites. Mites are very quickly developed inside the culture of insects like super mealworm, because they're eating different flour, the drops of bread, flour. So this is flour mites. They're very small, 0.2 millimeters, but hairy and highly allergic. That's why you need to clean laboratory culture of insects. And this is click beetle of a family Elateridae. Why click beetle? Because if you turn it upside down on the back, on the smooth surface, this beetle quickly jump in, because male or female is clicking and turning back from the back upside down and flying away. And this is stag beetle with big mandibles and very long antennae and small mouth parts. If rhinoceros beetle not eating, but stag beetle has the mouth parts well developed and can feed on some fruits or on some juice on the wooden tree. And this is flower chaffer, very nice beetle, but very peaceful, not stinging, not biting, only feeding on the pollen, on the nectar, on juice of tree somewhere on the bark. And here is communicating with the stag beetle as well, but not dangerous at all, because as I said, not biting nobody. But this is a insect which has a sting. This is European hornet, Vespa crabra. You must be very careful. So welcome to my channel, subscribe to my channel, visit my Patreon page on the link which is visible on the description under this video. You can become my patron or sponsor. Your name will be here under this video on some pages of the screen after the video. You can be just John Faber or Anthony van Leeuwenhoek or another patron name like Halileo patron, and you will be greatly appreciated, and your name will appear also on the screen after the video. Thank you very much. Welcome to my channel.